Welcome to the Bloom and Well podcast. I'm your host, Dr. Mackenzie, a functional wellness chiropractor specializing in gut, brain, and hormone health. Join me as we explore natural methods for health and wellness, focusing on regulating your nervous system, nurturing your gut-brain axis, exploring the mind-body connection, and getting to the root cause of your chronic illness. Hello, and welcome to episode 8. Today we're diving deep into a fascinating topic that bridges the gap between our minds and our bodies. We're talking about the mind-body connection and its incredible potential to help ease the symptoms of autoimmune disease. Before we get started, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe on your favorite platform, and visit us at drmackenziebrewer.com to schedule an appointment for a more personalized evaluation. Starting with the mind-body connection, this is a powerful concept that highlights our mental state and how it can significantly impact our physical health. For those that are living with autoimmune conditions, this connection can be a game changer. Stress, anxiety, and negative emotions can often exacerbate autoimmune symptoms, which can lead to flare-ups and increased disease activity. Conversely, embracing positive mental health practices can help to reduce that inflammation and improve your overall well-being and quality of life. Techniques such as meditation, mindfulness, and positive visualization can lower your stress levels and support your immune system, potentially easing those autoimmune symptoms. So let's talk in more detail about some effective mind-body practices that have shown promising results for individuals with autoimmune diseases. First up, we have meditation. Meditation is a fantastic practice to start with, and it is known to calm your mind, reduce stress, and promote relaxation. Regular meditation has been associated with improvements in immune system function, pain management, and overall quality of life for people with autoimmune conditions. A systematic review of studies on autoimmune conditions and meditation concluded that mindfulness meditation is associated with changes in immune system processes related to inflammation, immunity, and even biological aging. While it might not put autoimmune diseases into remission overnight, regular meditation can significantly reduce symptoms as part of a holistic approach. Next, we have yoga. Yoga combines physical postures with breath control and meditation. This enhances both your physical and mental well-being. So practicing yoga regularly can help to reduce those stress levels, improve your flexibility and strength, and enhance your immune system's function. One study found that after 8 weeks of yoga, participants experienced decreased disease activity and reduced inflammatory biomarkers like CRP. This suggests that yoga might help to push that body towards remission. 3 poses that are beneficial for stimulating your parasympathetic nervous system and that are relatively safe for autoimmune flare-ups are the child's pose, legs up the wall pose, and reclining bound angle pose. Next, we have mindfulness. Mindfulness involves staying present and fully engaging with your current moment that you're facing. It's fantastic for reducing your stress levels and promoting relaxation, shifting that body and that nervous system out of a fight or flight state where disease likes to live and likes to thrive and into that parasympathetic state that we were just talking about. Research has shown that mindfulness meditation may help to reduce pro-inflammatory processes and pro-inflammatory cytokines, as well as increase enzyme activity that guards against cellular aging. Another simple yet effective technique is deep breathing. So deep breathing exercises, again, activate that parasympathetic nervous system and help your body to reduce stress. Some deep breathing techniques that can help to shift the nervous system into that parasympathetic state include box breathing, alternate nostril breathing, and the physiological sigh. Now, the physiological sigh is a favorite technique of mine and one that I use with my patients every single day, and I practice this in my daily life as well. So let's walk through the physiological sigh together. So first, go ahead and sit down or lie down comfortably with your back straight. When you're comfortable, take an inhale deep through your nose, and without exhaling, take a second, smaller breath to fully expand your lungs, like this. Then you're going to exhale slowly and completely throughout your mouth. And this exhale should be longer than both of your inhales combined. I typically have my clients and patients repeat this 3 to 5 times when they are in the middle of a flare-up or feeling overwhelmed or even struggling to fall asleep at night. Practicing this technique during stressful situations, before bedtime, or during your breaks can be incredibly effective for helping to manage flare-ups of autoimmune conditions as well as just general anxiety. Last but not least, we have guided imagery. So guided imagery uses visualization techniques to promote relaxation and to implant positive thinking and positive thoughts and affirmations to retrain your brain through the concept of neuroplasticity. Neuroplasticity is a way that your brain can naturally rebuild connections between your nerve cells. So imagine your brain as like a super complicated network of roads. These roads are made up of connections between your nerve cells called synapses, and this helps information travel around your brain. When you learn something new, it's like building a new road, and if you practice that new thing repetitively, the road gets wider and smoother, which makes it easier and faster for information to travel. This is how your brain gets better at things with practice. Now, if part of the brain gets injured, it's like a section of that road gets blocked off. But the amazing thing about the brain is that it can often find new routes to get around that blockage. It can actually reorganize and form new connections to bypass that damaged area. This ability to change and to adapt is known as neuroplasticity. So neuroplasticity is the brain's skill to reshape and rewire itself in response to learning, experiences, or even after an injury. And this goes for autoimmune disease as well. It allows us to improve our skills, adapt to new situations, and recover from certain kinds of illness and disease faster. So guided imagery is a technique that uses visualization to promote relaxation and positive thinking. By imagining a peaceful and positive scenario, you can create new, calming, and relaxing roads in the brain. And this practice can help you reduce anxiety and depression, which are often linked to these autoimmune conditions. Not only that, it can also improve your recovery time during flare-ups. And when you're regularly practicing this guided imagery, you're retraining your brain to form newer and healthier connections that can help you to manage the emotional challenges of living with an autoimmune condition. Your emotions play a critical role in managing autoimmune conditions. Chronic stress, anxiety, and depression can trigger immune system imbalances indirectly through your body's natural stress response. This leads to increased inflammation, and the increased inflammation leads to symptom flare-ups. So when we experience these negative emotions, our bodies release these stress hormones like cortisol, which can exacerbate the inflammatory process and make those symptoms more intense. On the flip side, positive emotions like joy, gratitude, and contentment can enhance immune system function and reduce inflammation. These emotions trigger the release of endorphins and other chemicals that promote healing and reduce the body's stress response. It shifts the nervous system into that parasympathetic state, and the body can only heal when it is in that parasympathetic state. For instance, when you laugh or you feel genuinely happy, your brain releases chemicals that can soothe the immune system and reduce levels of inflammation. So let's take an example. Imagine Sarah, who has rheumatoid arthritis, an autoimmune condition. Sarah is a project manager at a very busy marketing firm. She faces tight deadlines, long hours, and high expectations from her clients and her boss. The constant pressure leaves Sarah feeling overwhelmed and stressed. As her stress levels rise, she starts to notice that her symptoms worsen. Her joints ache more intensely, especially in her hands and in her knees, and she experiences increased fatigue and stiffness, which make it harder for her to get through the day. Determined to find a way to manage her stress and improve her health, Sarah actually decides to try guided imagery and mindfulness. She begins by setting aside a few minutes each day to practice. She imagines herself in a serene forest and visualizes herself walking along this peaceful path, surrounded by tall trees and the sounds of birds chirping. She pictures the sunlight filtering through the leaves, creating a dappled pattern on the forest floor. And she focuses on the feeling of calm and relaxation that this scene brings her. Over time, these practices help Sarah to feel more relaxed and positive. And as she continues with this guided imagery and incorporates positive affirmations into her daily routine, she starts to notice a change. Her stress levels decrease, and she feels more in control of her emotions. And this shift helps her immune system calm down, which leads to fewer flare-ups and a better quality of life. So cultivating emotional resilience through mindfulness, therapy, or even social support can significantly impact the course of an autoimmune disease. Mindfulness practices like meditation and deep breathing exercises that we've mentioned can help you to stay in the present moment and reduce the impact of the symptoms during flare-ups as well as the overall stress on your body. Therapy, like cognitive behavioral therapy, is something else that can help to provide you with tools to reframe those negative thoughts and promote a more positive outlook. Engaging in social support, whether it's with friends, family, or support groups, can also buffer against stress. So sharing experiences and feeling understood uplifts your spirits and fosters that emotional well-being while bringing down those stress hormones like cortisol. The same goes for positive thinking, optimism, and even mantras and sankalpas. They help individuals to develop a more positive mindset and rewire their brain for better health outcomes. For example, Sarah might use positive affirmations like I am strong and I am capable of managing my health. This can help her shift her mindset from one of fear and helplessness to one of empowerment and hope. So integrating these practices into daily life can be a huge game changer when it comes to managing autoimmune conditions. If you feel overwhelmed and you don't know where to start, feel free to go to drmackenziebrewer.com/schedule, where you can schedule a free discovery call with me and get further details on how we can help. Thanks for tuning in to the Bloom and Well podcast. If you found value in today's discussion, don't forget to like and subscribe on your favorite platform. Your support means the world to us. Until next time, happy healing and keep bloomin' well.